complexe écologique.
Bon, ben on passe au vote.
Moi, je suis contre.
Innocente! Regarde, là, je vais te laisser, je suis occupée.
Occupé à quoi? La petite, elle est à la garderie.
Ben oui, Benoît, la petite est à la garderie, fait que je regarde le plafond.
Two Women tells the story of two mothers grappling with unmet expectations and the weight of societal norms as they navigate the complexities of marriage, motherhood, and career. An unforeseen affair sparks a quiet upheaval, compelling both women to reassess their life choices. The film is set to open in some theaters in the city on May 30th, and joining us live now is filmmaker Chloe Robichaud. Chloe, so great of you to come in this morning to talk about this film. First of all, congrats on the Sundance win.
Thank you.
When it premiered last year. That's amazing. This film is about two women kind of rebelling against societal roles. So do you see this film more as kind of therapy, rebellion, or just, you know, good fiction with a strong side of truth?
A bit of everything, I guess. It's a feel-good movie. I think when you see the film, you can have fun, but I think it's a generous film too. You know, it talks about women nowadays, how it can be hard sometimes to be a new mom and all the expectations, we put on women sometimes. And I think they're trying to just break free in some way. And the way they'll do it is by flirting with the plumber. Why not? So maybe we'll give some people ideas. Who knows?
Yeah, looking at the exterminator's butt on a ladder. Why not? If the view is there. And I watched this, and it opens pretty funny. I mean, how these two women meet is through supposed sex noises coming through the wall.
Yeah.
How many takes did it take to get that sound down?
Oh my God! The crow sounds was the worst on set. You know, everybody would start laughing, and we were filming on 35 millimeter, and it cost a lot. So you don't want to, you know, you want to do it
exactly.
But it was funny, and I think you can feel that through the screen for sure.
For sure, there is certainly a lot of humor, and the writing is so sharp. So your characters in this film, Vivi and Florence, they're juggling motherhood, careers, emotional voids. You mentioned the flirting, but then there's also this talk of extramarital affairs.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to highlight that because I don't know, you're trying to make a commentary about that and how, I guess, common it is in marriages and the judgment that sometimes goes with it and kind of unraveling the complexity of that?
Well, it's just assuming that it's hard being in a long-term relationship. It's not a moral, there's no moral into it. I'm not saying something's right or wrong, but it's just to assume that it's difficult and, there's complexity in relationships and maybe we should talk more and the film really highlights the difficulties of communicating in a world that's just going so fast.
Right.
So yeah, it's a comment, and I know I'm sure people will relate in some ways.
Yeah, but you don't turn it into a cliche, which is what
Hopefully,
I love. No, you really feel, you know, the female empowerment through it. Now, the film's French title, the film is in French, by the way, Deux Femmes en Or, has a vintage kind of 1970s connotation in Quebec. So was reclaiming that title part of your commentary on how far women have come today?
Yeah, because it's an adaptation of a cult film from Quebec, Deux Femmes en Or, from the 70s. It made a big splash at that time, but you can feel the retro in the film because it's like I know some things have changed from the last 55 years, but did it really? And could we go back? Well, are we afraid to go back? And so there's kind of that commentary in the film for sure.
Yeah, and we of course have had Laurence Leboeuf on our show because she's been in transplant, but the chemistry is really great. So congratulations
Thank you so much.
on this gem of a film. I hope people get to check it out May 30th. Thank you so much, Chloe. Nice to meet you.